prizes. And now, it's a pleasure for me to introduce the book to all of you, Scott Shannon and Todd Pettengill.
What a beautiful day, huh? It was gorgeous.
This was our best golf tournament ever. We have a good crowd. Give yourselves a hand. I gotta tell you something. We're not gonna say who out there, but there's some crazy sons of guns out there.
Yeah, there are some.
Not all of you, but there's some whack jobs in there. You have to identify which one. We'd like to introduce a couple of friends from our radio station real quick. From the morning show, the guy who produces the Big Old Mess, Joe Pardavila, a.k.a. the Monkey Boy.
The man who is synonymous with alcohol and women, Joseph Nolan.
And by the way, he's taking applications tonight for a one-night adventure in Scotch Plains.
Now listen, he may not look like the world's most incredible lover, but trust me, he says he is.
He knows what he's doing. And once you get that whole ball of wax shaking, it don't stop.
No, that's a lot of love coming at you right there, from any direction. Doesn't matter where you start, it's where you finish. That's
If you talk real nice, he will even marry you. Also,
we love him, we love him.
Also, we'd like to bring up one of the producers of our morning show. He's the one we bash up all the time. He's in the back room. We don't allow him on the radio. Hollywood Harry Carousel.
Bring me my Lunesta.
Oh, yeah, that guy has a big
I gotta take that right now, otherwise I'm all screwed up. Thank you. Take down two.
Here's the newest member of our broadcast team, Cooper Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen. What's wrong? Your legs not working?
Come on up here.
What's wrong? Your legs not working?
Room full of horny men, they want to see you.
Look at this. Wow.
There she is. Now, they don't want to see all of you. And maybe they do, but they can't. That's later. That's Cooper, everybody. Thank you very much. Good job.
And we also have our good friend, the most accurate meteorologist in the room tonight.
In the room, Mr. Bill Evans.
Look at this guy. And if you look on his belt, he's got a MasterCard machine.
I was also a best man at Joe Nolan's wedding, right?
What's the number?
7.
7. Number 7.
Only 2 people at the wedding?
What about those 2 women that never made it out of the basement? Joe has a big cage in his house. He says it's for his dog.
Do you train dogs?
No, not exactly. Not really.
We also would like to, I guess, get serious for just a second and introduce you to one of our friends who represents Blightdale Children's Hospital.
Lena Cabana, right there, everybody.
Come up here and just...
She got the best hair in the business.
She was, maybe you remember her from that group that had that song, I Ran.
You got the best hair in the room.
Remember the flock of seagulls?
You know what?
Yeah, flock of seagulls.
There, right?
It's very
Now, the other thing, we gotta limit her to like 60 words or less. Tell us why this place is so special. Let these people who've never been there, never heard our broadcast.
I'll tell you, I've been there 29 years and I can't leave. The kids are the most, just as Scott and Todd just said, the kids are what get you. We have children from birth to 19 from throughout the tri-state area. There's nowhere else for them to go. We have kids that are born extremely premature, kids that have traumatic brain injury, kids that are from fires, kids that are from accidents, kids that are born with a chronic disability. But what you will not see is a sad child. They come to us from the major teaching hospitals, they're referred to us, and they come to us for medical and physical rehabilitation. They are the most inspiring children you ever want to be around. And they know, the parents know, once they come in the building, we offer them the hope that their child is going to go home 100% better than when they walk through the doors. The success rate that we have, the ability that we have to make children and to experience everything that our children experience is what we're all about. We make it real for them. We provide an environment that makes them kids and the ability to be children and get better at the same time.
Thank you, Lena.
We just want to thank all of you for coming. We just wanted to talk about that aspect of this get together. And there's some guys in here who are pretty tough fellas, and some of the guys in this room have been to Blythe, some of the ladies in here, and thank you so much for your help. We do appreciate it. That's enough of that.
Well, I'll tell you, one of the interesting things too, in talking to a lot of you during the day and at the dinner, which was great, by the way, was it not? Just a fabulous, great meal. The PLJ audience, and as Scott and I celebrate 20 years together, believe it or not, this year, the thing about the PLJ audience, and I think we both agree that we've always been struck with, is that you really feel like us. It's not, and maybe it has something to do with the fact that, we've been around for 20 years doing the same thing in New York, but, it's amazing to hear some of the stories that you all tell us and how we've sort of, whether you like it or not, become a part of your life. And we just wanted to say thank you for being there for all that time. And it really does mean a lot, because without you, we're just, a bunch of idiots talking to nobody. So thank you very much.
Sometimes we're that anyway.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. We appreciate it.
Now, one of the problems that we have is when we stay out late, we run the risk of sucking the next day.
Mostly you. It's mostly you.
We try as hard as we can not to suck on the radio.
I usually don't suck with low sleep.
So what we've done is we've made arrangements for 2 other guys to suck tomorrow morning. We're gonna be all right.
This guy, Evans doesn't sleep at all.
No, he's like a vampire.
It's amazing to me, because, and I don't know if you know, he has a book out.
What? You're kidding me.
I'm not sure.
What if a guy wanted to get one of those?
I mentioned he could.
You're kidding me.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah, but you only have one with you, smartass.
No, he brought them all.
What?
He brought them all.
Oh my God.
I don't know when he sleeps, because we're promoting these book signings and appearances, and the man lives in Connecticut.
By the way,
And he'll say, well, I got an appearance, I'm in Berlin on Friday, and then I'm back in Hohokus on Saturday. And the hardest working man in show business.
you
really.
got all 3 books with you? You
Yeah.
are a whore.
Yeah, but my mother always said, if you're gonna be a whore, be an expensive one.
He is too.
That's right. Don't give it away for nothing.
So we're going to
And the
ask.
other guy's just a whore.
We already know.
They'll give it to you. Just ask him.
Welcome them back up there, Joe and Bill.
Yeah.
And Bill, we're going to trust you. We're going to trust you to censor Joe if it gets like it did the last time.
We have a 7-second delay just for Joe. Love you. Thank you very much. Scott and Todd, ladies and gentlemen. Scott and Todd. 20 years. There's nobody in New York radio been there 20 years.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Don't you and I live further away from here than the both of them?
Yeah.
And don't both of us have to be up like an hour and a half earlier than the both of them?
Yeah. This is why he has a delay on his microphone. Right now it's partly cloudy and 67 degrees.
Right, exactly. All right, let's go.
Now this is a very important part of the show because in the past, Joe and I have always done the raffle together, but Joe and I got fired a couple of years ago. So
There
this
were
can
some
always,
alleged issues and problems.
this can always be very interesting as we go through the evening hours. Howard, did you win?
No, not yet.
Okay. 821-380. We will throw your ticket away. We're gonna pick another one. Take it easy, tough guys. Joe,
Yes?
I know you like to snowboard,
Oh yeah, I'm a big snowboarder.
and I know you like to do the flip 580.
As long as I can see it from the lodge, it's awesome.
Yes, Joe. There we go. 821. Talk to Nolan. You don't like the box? Talk to Nolan. 821-213. Do you ski? Nobody at that table skis, right? Do we use cabin pressure at this table or something? All right, here we go. 2 tickets to see Jason Mraz at Carnegie Hall. Joe, how do you get to Carnegie Hall?
Practice, practice, practice.
821-395.
20 minutes to 7.
We're taking this shit to Vegas. And we'll get killed. 821-395. Man, you're awesome. Howard, you see how this flows?
How's the weather tomorrow, Bill?
I don't know. You're going to Josh Groban at Madison Square Garden. 821-463. Orgasm is the place to be. Yes, how about that? See, like, somebody excited to win.
I know.
That's awesome.
Josh Groban even. It's a barn burner.
All right, here we go. Oh, here's a Sony Android phone.
Oh.
Sony Android phone. Man, you guys get the coolest deal, Steve. This is awesome. 452-672. Ma'am, shh. You're going to Josh Groban. You gave me a ticket. We're not going to take them back. Hey, Bob from Cancun. Sit down.
You got another drink?
Bob, there's lots of liquor here. This is a great one. Get Joe a drink. I got to do the weather tomorrow. Joe just has to point at cars and tell them they're so long. All right. I got to look at the atmosphere, all right?
Oh, yeah. Takes you 5 minutes longer to do what you do than it does me in the morning.
452-672. Hey, everybody. Before you go tonight, we want to thank you for donating your time and your money to Blackdale Children's Hospital. I want to tell you something. I've gone there every year, and Joe and our staff at PLJ. If you've ever been there, it takes me about 2 or 3 months to get over our Christmas show. Because the kids are wonderful, the hospital is wonderful, and you're helping people you don't even know. You're helping families that you don't even know that are overcoming unbelievable odds that their children are able to live through unbelievable diseases. They do cardiac, they do brain, they do muscular, they do neuro, they do everything for these kids. Some of these kids never leave that hospital. And you're tonight to do such a wonderful thing. So I want to thank you very much. Before you leave this room tonight, to tell you that, in the book of Isaiah it says, God blesses those who shepherd the meek through the valley of darkness. And you should feel very proud coming away tonight from what you've done tonight at Blackdale Children's Hospital, because it's such a wonderful place. And I want to thank you, and I hope to see you here next year to help out a great place. If you've never been there, just go drop by, just go in there, just walk around the place. They got a brand new facility that they just built because people like you have donated money. And they really rely on your donations. And they could never do it without your help. Thank you for helping people that you don't even know. Yes?
Bill, I don't drink this wine, and I got a half a case here. You want more tickets? Yeah.
Oh, sure. Well, Joe will drink it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming out of WPLJ. Thank you.